Box3 drivers. Good evening to anyone else who might be watching this, because just because you're not a member of Box3 doesn't mean this video doesn't apply to you. So I am here to talk to you today about liveries ACC. You have to understand something. Liveries are the biggest pain in my ass every week as a broadcaster for the league. Why? Not because I don't want to support you guys. You guys put a lot of either A, time, or B, money into your liveries, right? Either you pay someone to do it like I would because I'm horrible when it comes to Photoshop and things like that, or B, you actually take the time to learn it and you do a ton of stuff on your own to try and bring that together, right? So I want them to be featured on our broadcast. I want your liveries to be available. Any league that's doing broadcast and is taking care of its drivers 100% wants those liveries to be visible. The thing is, uploading them to Discord, downloading them, unzipping them, dumping them into the right files, it's extremely time consuming, especially when there's a whole bunch of new people, especially when there's maybe a big race and everyone wants a special livery for that specific race. It can be unbelievably difficult to get all those in together at the same time. So what we're here to talk about today is a tool that we as a league are going to use going forward starting in season 4 called Awesome Simracing. It's very early development. It's alpha, okay? So the UX is a little rough. The UI on the website, a little rough. But the point is this. You as the livery owner, whether you paid for it or whether you made it yourself, get more control. We, as the broadcasters and the people trying to build things in the league and working together, get less work. So this really works out for everyone. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over there. We're going to go take a look at the website. I'm going to walk you through. This is basically just a how-to on how to use this website to upload your liveries and then ensure that they're available, whether for broadcast or if you want your other league members' liveries, you're going to be able to grab those too. Okay. So let's head on over there right now. It's pretty quick and easy. All right. Let's jump right in. So again, the site is called alpha.awesome-simracing.com. Awesome Sim Racing. So you can see here, I'm not logged in. What we're going to do is we're just going to walk through this. Without logging in, you can go through and see all the communities that are a part of this site. Not a lot right now, but again, this is an alpha. So keep that in mind that this is something that is being built. You see Box3 is right here. We've just started this. We have 2 livery collections, but you got to log in to see them. All right, so let's do that. So I'm going to log in. You do it via Discord. And what the great part about that is, if I hit the button, come on, hit the button. It's not working. There we go. So we log in with Discord. Now, what's great about this is that when you log in, what it does is it knows what communities that are on the website that you're already a part of. So it will literally show them to you because you're already a part of them. You can see them here by going to My Communities and then clicking through to Box Motorsports. You can see it. You can see the members. Now, again, I'm seeing things that you normally wouldn't see because I am an admin for Box3 Motorsports, okay? But this just gives you an idea. Look, a lot of our members have already signed up without even being asked, okay? And because we haven't dumped this to the league yet, but they've already jumped in. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to my account once you've logged in. You're going to go to my liveries. Oh, look, I have not uploaded any liveries yet. Now, I don't have any liveries. Again, I'm a broadcaster. I'm not a driver in the league. I don't have any liveries. I use all of y'all's liveries when I race offline just for fun because they look wonderful on my Audi. But the man, the myth, the media legend himself, Zap Brannigan, has provided me his livery along with everything that we're going to ask for as a league so I can show this to you guys. Okay, so first of all, let's full screen this so we just take care of all that. So we're going to call this My Awesome Livery, okay? You need to go and pick your car, right? In this particular case, Zap likes the old, we're not going with the 911-2. We're going with the 911 GT3. Now, this skin name will be pulled, and I just happen to know what it is because of this file. This will be pulled from the cars file. So if you look here, what you're seeing is all the files you need to upload for this livery. Now, listen, some of these are requirements in order to have a livery in general, like decals PNG and sponsors PNG. As a league, we are making certain other requirements. Basically, you need to fill in all of these spots. So decals PNG, we have to go in here. This is in my downloads. There it is, zap. Right, so decals PNG, we're gonna grab it. Boom, it starts uploading. Decals _1 DDS. Now these _1 files are very, very important. All you need to do to generate these is load your livery into a race one time. That can be an offline practice, an offline race. It doesn't have to be an online race, but this absolutely must be included with your livery, not decal 0 either. You see the size of that? You do not want decal 0. That is the showroom file. What you want is decals _1. Again, very important. Can't reiterate that enough. And then we're going to, of course, throw in the JSON. We're going to do the same thing for sponsors, guys. Sponsors, PNG. There it is. Sponsors, DDS1, right? So there's the _1 right there. That's what we want, not the 0. We're going to look at sponsors .json. We're going to grab it, sponsors.json. And you should upload your car file. Okay. I know you don't want to. Some of you don't want to, right? But if you look at it, different colors, right? Different versions, you can do this when you upload the car file. So make sure you do that. Okay. Don't worry about this not showing up and being the missing image thing. They're there, right? You can see it here, decals, decals, decals. And we'll get to those DDS files in just a minute. Next tab, you got to select an artist. Now, I'm going to put myself because I'm going to delete this afterwards, okay? It's not mine, it's Zap's. If you're going to say myself, that's great. If you commissioned it, absolutely support that artist, whether it's Zap, whether it is Manu at Box3, whoever it is. If you're going to put commissioned, this and this then become required. So you got to put them in, okay? For now, I'm going to put myself because, again, I'll delete this livery afterwards. This is just a walkthrough. Now, here's the other important part for Box3 Motorsports people to understand. The showcase must show. And you must add media. Here are the requirements. Front, rear, passenger, and driver side. They must be included in your livery or we will remove it from the league liveries, okay? So we hit insert selected. Boom, all our cars are there, or all of our views. You can shift these around. I usually like to make the front first and then put the rear last, putting the side views there in the middle. You can, of course, if you want to, type in a showcase description, whatever you want to do. Publishing, there's the author. It's authored on this date, and I'm going to hit save. Just like that. And look at this. This is what your livery looks like on this site. Now, again, guys, this is an alpha, okay? The site's going to change. It's going to get better. It's the developer, I've been speaking to him, and he's very, very open to taking comments to say, hey, can you do this? Or, hey, can you do that? This would be easier, etc. But you can see here, again, as a member of Box3, this is what we want to see. You need to have these 4 images. This is to ensure no one sneaks anything stupid in on their car that's offensive, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, whatever it might be. This is what we want, right? So you do all this. Now, that part is all important. You've got to upload those files. You've got to include them all. You've got to make sure it's all there. But here comes the second step that is vitally important if you want your liveries included in Box3 races. Right here, add livery to another collection. You see that? We're going to click it, okay? Because right now it's not in a collection, but because I'm a member of Box3, I can hit select collection. I can hit standard season liveries. It puts a big ticky box there, and we hit select. Okay, so that is now in that collection. Now everybody sits back and goes, why do I have to add it to the collection? Well, here's why. When we go to Box3 Motorsports and we click through, and there are collections, standard season liveries, it doesn't show up. It's horrible. And again, guys, it's an alpha. Okay, so we got to be, you have to understand it's an alpha. You can do it this way as well, where you select this livery, standard, we hit save. All right. So then you see now this is showing up under the standard season liveries. Okay, that's where it's showing up. Now you say to yourself, why do I need to add it to the collection? Well, if you look here, you are following this collection. It will be synced when using the desktop client. What does that mean? Well, what that means is if you go right here, they have a desktop client. Now, what does that client do? Let's shrink this. I have to go find mine because I forget where I left. That's my fault. I should have planned better for this little video, and I didn't. It's what I do. You know, it just happened. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where. There we go. It's right on my desktop because I'm an idiot. So we're going to launch the client. Now, part of your account in the client is an API key that you can see right up here, okay? Once you're logged in, you will have an API key, all right? And you just plug that in here. Now, as provided, and I talked to the developer about this, as you can see, there is a settings file. Whoops. No, stop it. There is a settings file. This and this do not need to be set, provided your ACC customs folders exist where they did it when you installed it. If you went and moved them, that's different, okay? But you don't need to set these values at all as long as you left them where they belong. So documents / Assetto Corsica Pezione / customs / cars and liveries, all right? You don't need to change anything, so ignore it. So you drop your API key in here. And again, this is the important part. And this is why we said why the DDS_1 files are so important. Right up here, this ticky box in mine as the broadcaster for Box3 is set to only download liveries when a DDS file is provided. So you guys need to understand is what that does is it prevents server lag because the server is trying to load your livery for the first time. On my end, my client is trying to load it and create that DDS file. If you've already included it, guess what? I don't need to do that and I don't get lag during our races. So it is very important that you include those DDS_1, not 0, _1 files when you upload your livery. You're going to come in here and you're going to hit sync. Look at that. Created, updated, unchanged because I already had Zap in my folder. It found it. It's unchanged. My sync is done. Guys, it's that simple. I just grabbed every livery for the entire league in like 10 seconds versus an hour, depending on the number of people, to 2 hours to capture all those liveries. So this is what I'm saying. You get to upload stuff. You get to own it. You get to attribute it. You get to show it off to the world. And we get an easier job. That's why it's so important. So guidelines will be posted with this video on what the expectations are for liveries within Box3. Not only that, this video will go up. One thing I will tell you, and I'm going to jump back over there real quick to show you. If you look here at the FAQ on Awesome Simracing, and again, I know this was a quick overview, so don't think, you know, oh my God, like I'm not going to remember all this from the video. Listen, the FAQ here, this developer, in lacking right now in UI or UX, whatever you want to call it, and all these things, this developer has done a great job writing up FAQs on livery upload, livery sync, collections, communities, everything. Okay, so he's done a great job in putting that together. So go use those tools. They are there. Okay, once you log in, the tools are there. They're visible. I would suggest you go use them. All right. As a community, I think if we come together around this tool, it's going to make everybody's life easier. You guys don't have to post in the Discord anymore. We'll leave the channel up. You can continue to do so. But the liveries for on stream, the liveries that if your peers want to make sure they have all of the liveries, it's going to make everybody's life easier. So if you have questions, if you have concerns, listen, you guys know who the admins are over at Box3. The link to Awesome Simracing will be in the description of this video, plus as part of the message that gets posted on the Discord. If you have questions, though, come to me as an admin. My name is MolsonFL on the server. You guys know me. Hit me up, hit up one of the other admins, and we will be more than happy to help you with that. And we'll make everybody's life a lot easier when it comes to liveries. My expectation is this goes live with Season 4 of PCACC. So make sure if you haven't yet, start uploading those liveries because I'm going to start pulling them down as soon as possible. All right? Thanks, guys. Have a great day, great night, great evening, wherever you're at. And we will see you on track soon. Thank you. Woo!